Now they were going to concentrate on cycling, and after the success of the British team at the Olympics and the Paralympics, they're now gearing up for a World Cup race in Manchester. However, you won't yet recognise any of these stars competing in the Strider World Cup on the national BMX track, because all of the competitors in this balance bike event are between the ages of 2 and 5. And the national champion, who's just been to the USA to represent his country, is only 3. Meet the new generation of British cycling talent, racing for World Cup glory on the BMX track in Manchester. They're in training for the second event here next month, yet all the riders here are between 2 and 5 years old. Look at their eager faces here. You can feel the tension on the start line. Yet another heat. OK, riders ready. Watch the gate. Go! The idea of racing on these bikes with no pedals or stabilisers, many without brakes, is to develop a child's balance at a younger age. But isn't it too young to be competing at the age of 5, let alone 2?
The competition element is important, but it's more about it being fun. It's not about getting a result. They're learning how to corner and actually handle the bikes before they can actually pedal on a bike, which is just such a better way of doing it. So no reason why we're not going to have sort of future stars that have come from this foundation.
Well, the UK's first major balance bike World Cup event was held here in June, and the winner, 3-year-old Ashton Heron, went on to represent Great Britain at the International Championship out in Florida. The event proved such a success that they're now holding another World Cup race in November. There was the occasional fall, but it was more about hurt pride than anything else.
Let's get back on your bike. Come on,
See,
back on your bike.
You can take the knocks. They're brave athletes, these riders.
Come on, William.
He's back on his bike just after coming off at the end. You're very brave, William, aren't you? Because you had a bit of a fall, but you got back on. In fact, the worst bit seemed to be the post-race interviews.
Is it good?
What do you love about it?
Oh dear.
Tell me what it's like when you go down the hill.
Go fast.
You go fast.
He absolutely loves it, yeah. He does nothing but ride on this bike at home.
Get them into riding, it's fetch them on leaps and bounds with a balance and push bike skills and everything, really.
It just gives them something to aim for and be proud of, and then they come home with their medal and they show it to their friends at school, and they're just really proud of themselves. So I think it's brilliant.
As an adult, you're not really going to be on a balance bike, but they didn't have these when I was a child, and let's see what it's like. And this is the race they've all been waiting for, the chance to flash me, because they have got a bit of a size advantage here. Come on then, show me how it's done. Ready, steady, go! Is this cheating? It's far too small. Well, I was from the days of stabilisers. If only I was this age again. Someone else who could beat me is the UK champion, the one and only Ashton Heron and Dad Ady. You've just been out to the USA. What did you make of that then, Ashton? That was pretty rubbish, wasn't it? You'd beat me, wouldn't you? Didn't you beat me? Yeah?
Yeah, of course you would, wouldn't
you? Do you love going fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you do.
Like big hills too.
Tell us how you got on then.
Well, he went to Florida to race in the Strider World Championships. Just loved it. The whole event was like, just raced on the Saturday. Did a full race event and he came 9th overall.
Well done, that's fantastic.
And you talk about a full race event, so how far do they race then?
It's not too far. The whole, from start to finish, it's less than a minute, maybe around a minute.
Okay.
But it's around a proper BMX track with all the hills and the corners.
And is it fiercely competitive?
No, not at all. We've been to the event in Manchester, in the National Cycle Centre, which he won, he became the UK champion, and the one in Florida. And the whole feel around the whole event's it's just fun.
Yeah, because some people on my last, they might say, oh, it's too young to get kids competing, but actually, they all get medals.
They all get medals. They all love it. All the kids are just...
There goes the bike. Hopefully no damage.
They're all riding the bikes. They all love doing what they're doing.
Yeah, tell us about the falling off the bike thing, because we just saw the bike tip over there. It happens, doesn't it?
He wants to get on.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's part of the race, I suppose.
Part of learning.
Because we saw the one little boy
he was brilliant, Will.
didn't we?
Yeah, but he was straight back on, riding around as I think it was more hurt pride, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than actually... You don't do yourself any damage because they're so low, aren't they?
If he comes off, he just picks it back up and he's straight back on it and away
How do you think they help then youngsters learn to get their balance at a younger age?
Yeah, I think it's a lot better than using the traditional stabilisers. They just use the feet, and once they start going, without them even realising, they pick the feet up and they just naturally just balance away.
It must be quite an extraordinary thing for you. Here you are, you've got this little boy, and because of him, he's only 3, and you're going to compete in international competitions.
Yeah, it's amazing, really. We can do in a minute.
Don't worry, you go back to Mummy in a minute. You must sort of pinch yourself and think that's incredible.
Well, I found it in the local paper because they did an event in Nottingham, which is where we're from. And I just got on the internet to find out more about it and found the stridercup.org website. It's got all the events on, and found the local one, which was, unfortunately for us, was right up in Manchester. Just went for the fun, really. We knew that there'd be a lot of kids there doing what he does, what he loves doing.
Ashton,
and he went and won.
Did you watch the Olympics? Did you watch Bradley Wiggins and Mark Cavendish, Chris Hoy?
We did watch the cycling on telly, didn't we? Yeah.
Do you want to be like them? You're going to be the next one in, what, 10, 15 years' time? Yeah.
I'd tell you, quite a few of the international cyclists now say they did the bug kicked in with BMX bikes because they're really accessible, aren't they? For I mean, I know this is a version of a BMX bike, but that's sort of how it starts, isn't it?
We take him to the local BMX track, and because we're from Nottingham, we go on the trails at the Sherwood Forest, and he's just for hours. He'll just ride around on it for hours with.
And you have to trail around behind him, trying to keep up.
Trying to keep up, yeah. That's it.
And already the coaches at the Manchester track were saying they're seeing skills in children this young that they normally see in 6, 7-year-olds. So if they're starting this early, how good are they going to be when they reach sort of the age of Sinead Reid and the like?
Once they get going with the feet, it's actually got the places to put the feet up.
Yeah.
So it's a similar position to being on pedals.
Yeah, and then you just pedal off. That's it.
So defending the title at the World Cup in Manchester again next month?
Yes, on the Sunday the 18th.
There we go.
Good luck.
We're back in Manchester.
And it's not too late for people to get involved. There are also taster sessions, I can tell you, in Birmingham and Kent as well as in Manchester, weekly sessions.
Very good. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you very much.
It's not often Mike is too big for an event.
Exactly.
In this
That's
case,
true.
You were.
Can I just shake the hands of the champion? Ashton, well done.
Give him Mr. 5.
Many congratulations. Probably our youngest ever champion on the sofa, didn't you?
Good boy.
Bye-bye.
Fantastic.
He's off.
Thank you very much.
Careful over there.
Tracy, you might want to catch him.
Do you want me to go with him? I'll go.
It is.
Come and give me
We'll just let him get offset, shall we? Off you go.
He's in.
Well done, Mike.
Give me a little lesson, yeah?
I'll tell his dad, he's really not in safe hands with Mike. That's bad news. It's, what time is it now? 9:46. Stay with Dad for just a minute.
Yeah, just stay there a second. You're watching Breakfast on BBC News. The main stories.